have identified RB Leipzig star Lois Openda as a potential recruit after scouring the market for additional targets in case the St James Park recruitment department are unable to convince Premier League counterparts Brentford to sell Yohan Wissa, GiveMeSport sources have revealed. The Magpies have already spent big in order to bolster their attacking options, with Anthony Elanga completing a £55 million switch from Nottingham Forest earlier this month, but head coach Eddie Howe was determined to make further alterations to his squad before the transfer window slams shut on September 1st. The 2024-25 Carabao Cup winners are stepping up their preparations for the upcoming campaign and, having been forced to contend with the bombshell of Alexander Isak wanting to explore a move away, Newcastle are determined to secure additional ammunition in the final third of the pitch. Magpies contemplate making Openda swoop. Tyneside giants facing competition from Italian heavyweights. Newcastle are considering entering the race to sign Openda as an alternative to Wissa, according to GMS sources, but influential figures on Tyneside will have to move quickly if they want to wrap up the deal as they are facing fierce competition from Serie A heavyweights Inter Milan for his signature. The 25-year-old Belgium international has been described as a goal machine thanks to the impact he has made during his time on Leipzig's books, highlighting that he would make the Magpies more of a force if he is given the green light to embark on a fresh challenge at St James Park in the coming weeks. GMS sources have been informed that Openda has been mentioned as a target when Newcastle have assessed other options on the market due to fears that Wissa will prove to be out of their reach, but the Brentford marksman is still at the top of their shortlist after he enjoyed a productive 2024-25 campaign. The Leipzig forward has a release clause worth close to £70 million written into his contract at the Red Bull Arena, meaning that the Magpies have an opportunity to leave his current employers helpless if they want to up the ante, and he is open to leaving due to missing out on Champions League qualification. Newcastle's admiration for Openda has come at a time when he is also being targeted by Italian giants Inter Milan, GMS sources have learned, and they have refused to rule out offering a route to Tyneside if it becomes clear that leading target Wissa will not join in preparation for the new season. Wissa is set to be subject of improved proposal. Current employers fear striker will push for St James Park move. GMS sources have been told that Newcastle are preparing to lodge a second offer for Wissa, highlighting that they are persisting with their pursuit despite eyeing Openda, and Brentford are fearful that they will be unable to stop him pushing for a move to St James Park if the proposal is deemed fair. The striker has already been the subject of a failed £25 million bid from the Magpies, which fell considerably short of his £50 million price tag, and he has returned from the Bees' pre-season training camp in Portugal to hold face-to-face discussions over his future with members of the hierarchy. Brentford initially promised new boss Keith Andrews that they would not allow Brian Mbeumo and Wissa to leave before the transfer deadline, GMS sources understand, but the former has already joined Manchester United and the latter is firmly in Newcastle's sights when there is additional interest from Tottenham Hotspur. Although GMS sources recently revealed that the Bees have accepted they are facing an uphill battle to hold on to the 28-year-old if the Magpies continue showing persistence in their push to reach an agreement ahead of the new season, Howe is still looking at alternatives at this stage. All statistics courtesy of SofaScore, correct as of July 24, 2025. Sign up to the GiveMeSport report to get exclusive daily updates from Fabrizio Romano, Ben Jacobs, Dean Jones and Tom Bogard sent straight to your inbox.